Hello, welcome back to my channel. This time I'm going to show you how to automate the prompt and the creation of images in ChatGPT, but not using the API and using directly the web interface. So what I do as usual, I use ChatGPT and my prompt is write a Python script that opens ChatGPT in a simple web browser, inputs a prompt to create an image and downloads the image. So very straightforward. And then what it proposes to open Chrome to use Selenium. And so we have the script here. So, without waiting, I'm going to show you how we can use this. So I'm going to save this as, what did it say, access ChatGPT from Chrome. All right. Now, okay, just going to run this code. So it opens here, and then, well, it basically fails. So there's an error. It says I cannot find the element. So it couldn't find this actually. It's looking for something with text area, couldn't find it. Okay, this is in the same prompt. So let's see actually what is happening without that prompt. What is the page that we have before it's trying to find the element? Okay, so this is what we have, and this is the Cloudflare. The protection system against bots. But this is a bot. We know that this one, it says clearly Chrome is controlled by an automated test software. So what we could do is try to click manually. Well, that's pretty much against the original purpose of automation and use of the Python script for sure. But we can think, okay, let's do it once, and then after that we can automate the rest. That's one way to see it. But here I've been clicking 3 times and still nothing is happening. Okay, so this looks stuck basically. So this is not the right approach. And what is the right approach? Well, if you do a kind of search in Google, you would find some content that says you can bypass the Cloudflare challenges. Okay, so it says, okay, there's description of what it is. And hey, it says, okay, you use a pre-configured browser. There's a module, Python module called undetected Chrome driver, and you can integrate it with Selenium very simply. And what it does is that, well, it's supposed to remove the automated component from Selenium, which is originally integrated with the Chrome driver. This module, undetected Chrome driver, so it's a legit basically module that is documented. There's some Python code here that shows how you can use it, and it looks like it's a properly maintained module. The last release in February 2024. So looks okay. So what I did is I installed this, and then I went to ChatGPT and I said, okay, please replace Selenium by so the other. Which one is this one? And so replace Selenium by. So I'm going to say, please use this so undetected Chrome driver. Okay, so now cursor should do the job. Okay, so it's importing here, and then when you start the browser, instead of using the web driver, it's using kind of UC, so it's the undetected Chrome driver, and it starts basically in a similar way, and from then we can just use the same operations, but instead of using WebDriver, we use UC. Okay, so let's see how this works. I accept the changes. Okay, I save. Then I run it. Now, well, this doesn't work basically. So I'm a bit surprised here because that was supposed to work. That was supposed to work, yes. So the start browser here should be working. So I already actually use that code somewhere else, and it was working. So I can just copy from where I cannot find it. But yeah, definitely that is not okay. Okay, let's. So this is the test code, and okay, so I think this one is the code that should work. So let's see if this one works. That should be the same code actually, because it was both generated with this cursor agent. Alright, so it doesn't work, so this is a bit surprising. Here, this one is using the same module, and so I log in, and then it does the following, so it sends the prompt and stuff like that. So let's run this one. Well, I need to close the browser. Okay, so now it doesn't work anymore. So I'm a bit well, okay. So I had to click once. It's better than previously. And now also it properly it could send a prompt. And let's see what we got, because there should be an image that is generated by ChatGPT. But still, I think it's a problem that the Cloudflare challenge is appearing, even though, well, as I say, I think that I may just need to click once. But that may really be an issue if we want to run this on the server. All right, so we've got this, and so what's happening now? It's probably going to, yeah, waiting for the images. It's trying to identify the image. It's trying to find the image, but it can't apparently, because I think that the script is not good enough. Okay, so what we can do is go to the developer tool, and we're going to find the data by ourselves. So it seems like there's something here and here. Okay, the point is to identify, okay, where do we have that? Okay, so right here, right here. So really, like, pinpoint the location of the code, the HTML code that corresponds to the image. It's not always easy. So, but I think that I'm getting closer. Okay, this looks like a good one, so I'm going to copy. Waiting for the image. Where is it? It's here, and then it's looking for these elements. IMG, and couldn't find it apparently. Okay. It's a kind of a heuristic, and well, it's not clear that it's working. The actual one is this one, and do we have like Do we have del appearing? There's no del appearing, so probably that's why the prompt was not great. So here I kind of have to complain. So now we lost, I think that we lost the image, but I kept the HTML. So let's, we're in the right, no, we're not even in the right file. So here I need to ask this one. And what code is it? It's this code. Right. So the image could not be found. Please use the following HTML code to find the image. Oops, some typos. All right. But it should parse this HTML and in function of that write the Python code. Okay, so okay, it's not even the right. It's not working on the right. Okay, it's not the first time that this happens. Okay, so it was working on the one. That's a bit annoying that so it sometimes doesn't apply the right file. And wait, I'm going to again so ask it to work on this access, and yet again this is not the right one, so I need to change. Probably it started with this file, and it really wants to continue working on that file. So no, this is not the right thing to do. How do I create a new context? Maybe yes, like this. Okay. And all right, wait, because I'm selecting this and right prompting on this specific part. And again, okay, so we run the prompt, and the sum is the right file. And it's not actually going. It's not doing much actually. It's just changing really slightly bit like this. And okay, so let's try with this one, but except that this time that should be okay. Should be okay. Let's try this. Okay, so we don't have the Cloudflare challenge this time, so it's pretty nice. And again, so it's prompting automatically. Now we should wait a bit. So this is a paid version, so it's usually quicker than the unpaid version, obviously, and it would take like 20-30 seconds to get the image. Oh, something happened. Found the image. Oh, it found the image. Okay, it's very nice. Well, doesn't look like well, it saved the image. So let's see what we got. What is it? Chat images. ChatGPT. Okay, so it's not even finished. Okay, that's very interesting. That we need to wait for the completion. But how we're supposed to know when it's completed? Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. The image was found, but it was not completed yet. Can you identify how I can you identify? when the image is completed before returning the URL. So it finds the URL and it's the right one, but at this point when we download, well, it's not finished. Yeah, the image is not completed. So now what it's trying to do is to look at the attribute. Wait, no, actually, it's doing this. There's a container and check if this one is the main image, not the blur version. Okay, so let's try with this. I'm not really sure if this is the right approach, but let's try this indeed. Okay, so we're going to again go through the cycle and the prompt, etc. Right. But it's very tricky. If we cannot know the status of the image, how can we detect otherwise? I'm not really convinced that cursor can do that here. I have some doubts. So okay, so it's running. It's probably found the URL already, but the question is it going to wait until there's no blur anymore? It looks like it was cursor code was able to identify the kind of blur, and there's some blur indeed. And now the picture is completed, so the code should stop, but it doesn't stop. Okay. So all right, means that this is not working, right? Waiting for the image. Yeah, opacity and so this actually, and the light. I'm not really sure. So again, what I'm going to do is really look at but I think that actually the HTML that I gave the first time was already the HTML of the completed image. So okay, I have to try again and find something that can help us identify the status of the image. What I mean by that is that we can see here there's no prompt. And what I think is that there may be something that an item, so an HTML element that appears, so the prompt typically that appears when the image is completed. So if we can identify, maybe just wait for the prompt to appear. Oh, but okay, the prompt is here, but it's still not, the image is not completed. So it will be something different, like the share link. As no, it's found basically. Now it works. That's interesting. So it's this one, right? It's been working. Well, that's very interesting. So the first one was not working, and I don't know why. It's a bit dangerous actually that this behavior cannot be reproduced every time. And I'm kind of taking a risk if I say, okay, I'm fine with this. It doesn't work sometimes, but that's fine. That's not how I want to do things. I'd like to have a bit more Well, deterministic behavior. And I may try to run again and again, but the issue here really is that we're not sure we can reproduce the same behavior every time. So sometimes it's better trying to find a better solution. So as I say, I think that one of the best idea would be to identify the link to download the image. So I think I'm going to revert the code. This kind of works, but it didn't work once, and I don't like that. So I just revert the code and tried a different approach. So here we got this and now it's not working again. So this is not reliable. This method doesn't seem reliable. Okay, here it says share. So this is the share button. Share link. Okay, so can I revert this reply show code? Can I not revert? Revert, few changes. Few changes. Can I not revert? I accepted, but I'm not sure if I can do anything to come back to the previous version. So I didn't take oh, there's a checkpoint, so yes, okay. So now we've got the previous version, and it found the image, but it was not finished. And so this one is fine, but what I want to do is okay, so do things a bit differently. Can you wait that the share link appears on the page as per the HTML code I previously sent? So that was this code, and there should be something like a share button here. There's none. Okay, so the problem is that I probably selected only the picture. It says it found it. So the element, which is download this image. Is it really the thing? Okay, let's try. What's this? Let's try this. I wish the whole process was easier, more definite, but here we have to try and test, and when it doesn't work, then that's it. I mean, it's a lot of iterations, obviously, to get the right thing. There's also something that is not easy. It's kind of very specialized behavior. so far it's going well. Okay, so we've got the link. Yeah, but nothing is happening. This is share. Okay, so I'm not sure about the download button. Okay, what I think I need to do is again check the HTML code and make sure that this share is included. So I need to be a bit more, bit less focused on the image itself. Let's have a look. If we go here, so I have it. I don't need to be as precise as this, but I prefer still. Okay, this one. This one looks like this one. This one. There's a lot of layers. Yeah. Okay, so all right. I can't go further. This one is not good, but this one is good. Okay, so we've got this. I'm going to copy. All right. Now, okay, let me save this code, and should have something like share. Okay, so we have the share. So now again, I'm going to revert here, and appears on the page as per this HTML code. Then I'm going to paste it. All right. Then it should parse the HTML code and say, okay, then I know where the share link is. So here, it's going to find the image again. So this is easy, you can find it. And then first find the image URL. Oh wait, this one. This one, and then break, and then. So now we have the URL, but the next one, if we found the URL, but we still need to wait for the button share to be displayed, and right. Okay, so it's that's what I thought would work. Okay, so now let's try again. So this is a lot of work just for that, but once you've got that working, then you can use it in many ways. It's probably even possible to change the model to more sophisticated ones, like the version 3, etc. And now I just want images, so it's probably enough for me. Anyway. Right, so let's see. I hope that really the link is displayed after the image is completed, not like, okay. All right, so that's a bit disappointing. Which one is it? Which one is it actually? 8th? Oh, but Wait, do we have the whole, oh, this is the whole image. Actually, that's perfect. It really worked. I thought that was too quick, but actually the whole image is here. So that is very nice. All right. That's it. So I think that's what I wanted to do, and to show you how to solve this solution. But right, here we are. So we can now basically automate fully, because there I don't have to do anything. Basically now there's not even the challenge at the beginning. And I can so just change the prompt and having generate as many images as I like. Um, right, so that's it. I will continue also working on the whole process of creating the video after that. But as for the automation of ChatGPT, I think this is uh, this is achieved basically. All right, so thank you for watching my videos and see you again.